So, hello everyone, and thank you for joining A Moment with Linda. Today, we're going to discuss my 6 months with Ozempic. Oh my gosh, yes, 6 months with Ozempic. My story's been a little bit different, and I had a little twist in the middle of it. Started out doing very well, and we're going to discuss all the downfalls as well as the upsides of me using Ozempic and losing weight with Ozempic. So I'm getting started right now. As you're aware, I've been doing Ozempic now. We're reporting 6 months I've been on Ozempic. And with that being said, started out real good, started out real strong. I started out with the lowest dosage of 0.25. Now, I did that for 4 weeks, and then you bump it up to 0.50. So I've been at the 0.50 for 5 months now, and I've lost a total of 30 pounds. I started out with, I don't want to say, but it's embarrassing, 300 pounds. Yes, 300. Now I'm at 270. Both of those numbers are extremely high. It's very embarrassing to me. However, I am working through this. I am working on getting a reduction of my weight so that I can be more proportionate and not so obese. And I started my journey because I was pre-diabetic. If you're not familiar, pre-diabetic just means your numbers sometimes are a little bit higher. More specifically, your numbers have to be more higher when you go take your blood test so that your doctor can document that they are higher. Now, Ozempic at the 5.0, pretty much, and I've heard other people say this, and now I am experiencing it. At 6 months, not as effective. And let me tell you why. Before, when I first started to eat, just say a hamburger, I couldn't eat just barely a kid's meal. And I can be hungry, like I haven't ate all day, and I still could not put that much in my stomach. Not that I'm trying to, but sometimes now I might, and I'm not saying that I practice going, I'm just being realistic. So I'm using a hamburger because that's something that we all can identify, a normal regular size hamburger, not a double stacker. We know a child's amount is very, very small, and then adult regular amount is bigger. So I used to not be able to eat an adult regular amount, and now I can, and I won't be sick. I won't be extremely full. Not again that I've been trying to do that. I just noticed as I've been on it, my appetite or my appetite is not as suppressed as it was in the very beginning. In the very beginning, I had to force myself to eat. I would go all day and not even eat anything. And then I'm like, oh gosh, I haven't ate. So these are things that I wish I would have known before starting a Ozempic, to actually start like what I'm currently on. I'm in a diabetic class where we're talking about nutrition and the best ways to eat to lose weight, and also exercising and things of that nature. So with me, about 2 months ago, which would have been 4 months in for me, I was already up to 25 pounds lost. The last 2 months, I probably lost a total of 5 pounds. And this is what's really slowed my Ozempic or my weight loss down. My Ozempic hasn't increased or anything, but I have not been able to be mobile. And with that being said, although my diabetes coach still told me to do arm exercises, which I'm grateful for, and do other exercises, but let's be real, those are not as strenuous as really getting out there, really walking at a fast pace, losing your breath and stuff like that. I couldn't really stand up, do jumping jacks, because that knee was just excruciating every time I put weight on it. And one of the reasons why, my doctor was telling me to exercise and, hey, you got to get some of this weight off. Or I was actually telling her, hey, I've been through menopause, and I just menopause. I mean, just over the years, I just been packing on. I could not lose weight on my own. I could not reduce the amount, like if I was eating and I really liked something, I couldn't push it away. I know that's self-control, but I just didn't have that. So what I have learned to do, and what I've been doing, especially having a coach, we're learning different techniques on how to say no. Ozempics really help with that, because if I tend to overeat, it's coming back up. Hands down, it is coming back up. You cannot, or at least for me, I cannot overeat. When people say they're sick, for me, my sickness is when I try to overeat or eat something like cookies. I've had an incident with cookies. I ate 2 pieces of chicken. I got very ill and very sick at the stomach, and it came back up. So I know for me, I cannot do that. I can't say what other people go through, but it's changed the way I've eat, and it's helping me to eat a lot healthier, along with my classes or my coach where I go to, and we talk about what we ate. We write it down. We take the calories. We see how much we've been doing as far as exercise. So that's kind of where I'm at, guys. I plan on, I'm at my 30 mark. I want to lose another 30 pounds at a minimum. I'm still going to be extremely overweight, but we have to take it one step at a time. Rome wasn't built overnight, and neither was the weight. Like I was explaining, I was having a hard time when I went through menopause. One thing I can tell you, and I don't know the name of the cream, but you may ask your doctor or go to the pharmacist, Walgreens, and there was the hot flashes for me. That's real. When women are talking about that, that's real. Been there, done that. The hot flashes were so bad, and my doctor, I was in a different location in San Antonio, and they told me to put the cream on, and that cream has helped tremendously. However, that weight was just packing on. I think when I looked at it, I probably gained about 10 or 15 pounds every year for the last 3 years. Then the pandemic hit, and then I gained another 30 pounds on top of that. So was I this big? Absolutely not. It's coupled with the pandemic. I gained about 30 pounds, and I know I gained between 30 to 50 pounds just from going through menopause. So this Ozempic has helped me to be able to reclaim my life and get out there. One of the things I was telling my doctor when she was telling me to walk, when you're weighing that much, you're not trying to walk. You know why? Because you're too heavy. You barely can walk from the car to the house and have breath. I know for me, that's the way it is. Now, some people can weigh that amount maybe and not have as much problem. But for me, that's been the biggest I ever been, like 60 pounds over the biggest I ever been. So for me, I could walk, I could push myself, but at the same time, it was just so miserable to where I just didn't want to do it. For me, Ozempic has given me the courage, getting this 30 pounds off, or even at 20 pounds off. It encouraged me. I was a little lighter on my feet. Now I can get out there and start walking. Then I end up messing my knee up. So now at 30 pounds lighter than when I started, yes, I can get out there and walk. Yes, I'm still heavy, but I can do it, and I can get this weight off and get back to having a healthier heart healthy lungs, knowing that I'm walking 30 minutes, 45 minutes a day. I did try to make this video earlier while I was walking. However, it didn't record. I didn't have the right microphone so that you can hear what I was saying. I played it back. I was not going to put that on YouTube. You would have been very disappointed because you would not have been able to tell what I said. So I think I answered everything. If you have any questions, please, guys, go down to the bottom and put in your comments. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know where you're at. Let me know if you're doing Wycovy. Are you doing, Ozempic too? How much weight have you lost? Are you starting to exercise? I love to hear from my subscribers, and I do want to wish everyone health, wealth, and happiness. Thank you. See you on the next video.